Imagine this. You work hard, you stay kind, you do everything right, and yet, someone else, someone less deserving, gets the promotion, the influence, the followers. You ask yourself, why? Most people think power is about being loud or aggressive, but the truth, power is misunderstood, and that misunderstanding is keeping you stuck. Today, we're going deep why. Most people don't understand power, the mistakes that keep them powerless, and most importantly, how you can change that. If you think power is a dirty word, or just for the ruthless, buckle up. By the end of this video, you'll see power in a completely different light, and you might realize you've been playing the wrong game all along. When you hear power, what do you think of? Corrupt politicians, ruthless CEOs. The truth is, power isn't about control or domination. Power is simply the ability to influence your own life and the lives of others. It's the capacity to make things happen. Psychologists define power as the capacity to produce intended effects. In simpler terms, making your desires reality. Power can be quiet, it can be gentle, but it is always about movement, getting from point A to point B. Consider a teacher who inspires a whole generation, or a mother who quietly holds the family together, or the introvert, who, through precise words, can shift a whole room's mood. True power is subtle. It lives in influence, not brute force. Here's where most people get it wrong. 1. They think power is always loud and aggressive. In reality, quiet influence is often more sustainable. 2. They believe power requires stepping on others. In fact, collaborative power often builds stronger networks and longer-lasting success. 3. They think power is only for special people. The truth, power is a skill, not a personality trait. Let me tell you a story. Steve, a soft-spoken designer, always felt overshadowed by louder colleagues. But he mastered the art of timing when to speak, when to stay silent, when to support someone else. Slowly, his quiet power reshaped the team. People started turning to him for real decisions. Power isn't just about volume, it's about clarity, timing, and presence. Power doesn't just appear, it's built, step by step. Let's break it down. Self-awareness. You must understand your strengths, weaknesses, and what you actually want. Resource leverage. Use your time, skills, relationships, and knowledge strategically. Social intelligence. Read the room. Learn when to speak, when to listen, and when to act. Consistency. Influence compounds when people trust your behavior over time. A practical example. If you want to lead, don't start by shouting directions. Start by helping others achieve small wins. Build trust. When you finally suggest a big move, they'll listen because they know your track record. Remember, real power is earned through repeated, aligned actions. Even when people try to understand power, they often fall into traps. Validation, addiction, needing approval from everyone weakens your authority. Overcompensating aggression, acting too harshly can destroy networks. You need neglecting empathy. Influence dies when people feel unseen or used. Ignoring long-term play. Chasing short wins, sacrifices, credibility. Story time again. A young manager, Nina, tried to control every detail and micromanage. She thought it showed strength. But her team felt smothered, and they eventually tuned her out. Once she shifted to empowering them, listening, trusting, supporting, her actual influence skyrocketed. Power without empathy is hollow. Power without patience collapses. So, how do you master real power? Cultivate emotional intelligence. Influence starts with connection. Develop strategic patience. Choose when to act and when to wait. Build credibility quietly. Let results speak. Empower others. Power multiplies. When you create other leaders, think of power like a candle, lighting other candles. Your flame doesn't weaken when you help someone else shine, it grows. Imagine walking into a room and people naturally gravitate toward you, not because you demanded it, but because they trust and respect you. That's the ultimate form of power. Power isn't about domination or ego. It's about influence, trust, patience, and clarity. Most people misunderstand it and they stay stuck. But now, you're not most people anymore. Ask yourself, how am I building power today? If this opened your eyes or inspired you, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more deep dive life strategies, and comment below. What's one area of your life where you want to build true power? Remember, real power is earned, not given. And it starts today with you.